YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to my channel, hit the subscribe button as well as bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed today. We're going to talk about some Bitcoin. We're going to talk about some Toshi coin. We're also going to talk about just kind of the state of the market and how we finished out yesterday, right? Because the market closed yesterday. But before we get into that, I just got to let you guys know that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just the homie Crypto J. At the end of the day, you got to do your research on all this stuff. And, you know, this is not, again, not financial advice. So as you guys can see, total market cap coming in at a 2.7 trillion market cap. Our fear greed index coming in at 22. Bitcoin coming in at 84.4, right? Yesterday, we talked about the fact that Bitcoin was riding that 30-minute chart, and guess what? It still is riding the 30-minute chart. I can't believe how long that this has been trending sideways. But then at the same time, I can kind of believe it just because of the way that we closed out, right? So let's talk about actually the way that the NASDAQ closed, because you guys could see NASDAQ possibly has a double bottom forming here, and this would be good for us, right? We want to see the market do well. As a matter of fact, we did actually have a pretty good close on Friday. So the market was starting to show some volume. Maybe we'll pick up that volume again on Monday. And so maybe people will start feeling good about it. Again, I don't know if Bitcoin's going to pump into the weekend. Usually Bitcoin doesn't pump into the weekend, but honestly, this NASDAQ close is pretty good for us. Again, we're not out of the woods. We do still need to see volume, but again, we are not looking as bad, right? You guys could see we created this double bottom right here in the past, right? And then we had this big run after that, right? This double bottom right here, and then a big run after that. So maybe we have a double bottom, and then again, we can create another big run. Bitcoin again, looking like it don't know what's up right now. Let's see, right? I'm sure this 30-minute candle is still looking the same, right? The one-day candle starting to open up actually a little bit green, which is pretty good. Interested to see what's going to happen today, man. We need to see more volume, but again, it just seems like we might even trend sideways. And this is what I said. I said we might end up trending sideways in this zone even until Monday. But honestly, I really think that Bitcoin's going to have to decide something pretty soon. You guys could see this was about 3 days right here to create this head and shoulders pattern. And then we created a top here on the 14th. Today is only the 15th. So yeah, I mean, I think by Monday we'll see some real price action. We might even see something happen before then, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we just trended inside of this second level, this Keltner channel. But overall, again, the market's not looking super bad. We do have to pay attention to the fact that we created a rising wedge right here, though, and we don't want to reject too much off of this again, because we've created that rising wedge in the past, right? And it's broken down for us. So we just want to make sure, again, that we're not creating one of these bad boys, this rising wedge, you know? Again, rising wedge here, right? We need to start breaking up out of some of this. And again, starting to round out this pattern. We need Bitcoin to start rounding out. But in my opinion, we're not looking too bad right now in terms of seeing a recovery for that. So that's kind of what I'm paying attention for. Let's talk about some Toshi as well, because I know you guys talking about Toshi as well as I really haven't even looked at the price today. I just kind of woke up not too long ago. It's only 10:30 here, and it's the weekend, so kind of slept in a little bit. But as you guys can see, Toshi coin down about 6% today. On the 1 hour, looking like we need a good strong close on this candle. As you guys could see, we are trending number 14, so the coin is definitely getting some attention, but the market is definitely looking speculative. Not too long ago, Bitcoin creating some nasty patterns. Again, that rising wedge not helping us in the short term, but in the long term, again, maybe this is just another zone of accumulation for a lot of these coins. I think a lot of the market is pretty much seeing a similar type of reaction to this Bitcoin price, right? Let's see, just to make sure. Yeah, you guys could see we're starting to see some red within the last hour. And so the market's just really volatile today. It's not really doing a whole ton. And so we're just seeing a lot of speculation again, because people don't know what's going on with Bitcoin. Did we create a rising wedge there? Are we going to break out? It looks like it's going to even try something pretty soon, right? We might. Look at that, right? Bitcoin is going crazy right now. I told you guys that market close on Monday was not bad. It was a pretty decent, solid close. So maybe we can build off of that. Maybe we can, you know, start printing some green. We need to start printing this green. But also, again, we got to pay attention because this wedge right here is now our new key support. We got to break above this level so that we're not just in still a downtrend, right? So that's kind of what I'm paying attention to today. Again, it's kind of all eyes on Bitcoin. That's kind of how it's been. But you could see we have that same possible double bottom that the NASDAQ is forming too on its 1 year chart. So in my opinion, Bitcoin's just moving kind of with the NASDAQ and with the stock market, which a lot of times those things correlate. But I'm long on Bitcoin. I do think that Bitcoin can do pretty well. Some people thinking that we're even a couple of days away from an altcoin cycle. Some people thinking that we're a couple months if we do need to see that break down to, again, that 70K range. It might be a couple months of recovery. Or again, we could enter this alt cycle and, you know, we could really see some FOMO. One thing about FOMO could really carry a price pretty fast, honestly. If we could generate some FOMO in Bitcoin, and in my opinion, if we could see some support down at 80K and start breaking up, again, we have to break all the way up to 89 in order for us to really be out of the woods. But we not too far from 89 now, right? We like 89, like right over here. So we'll see if we could start breaking up. You know, we got to start turning this trend around and creating some higher lows instead of all these lower highs, right? Right now, we're just creating a lower high after lower high, right? So we want to see Bitcoin start turning up and start picking up in volume. That's really what the market's waiting for right now. It's really what all these coins are waiting for right now. A lot of times, again, we don't see a lot of price action happen into the weekend. So I'll be really surprised if we see Bitcoin have a huge move today. But again, anything's really possible, right? So we'll keep an eye on it, guys. I want to know what you guys think, though. Are you bullish on Bitcoin? Are you bearish on Bitcoin? Again, we might be looking at the breakout right now. I have no idea.